Hello, all you beautiful book babes. Today we will be continuing our bully month. Today we will be reviewing The Bully's Milky Roommate by Jade Swallow. Bryan Livingston, the richest guy in school. He's a jock who looks like a Greek god. Unfortunately, he's also Katie's bully. So when he becomes her roommate because of a mix-up, she is in for a nightmare. Things take a turn for the worse when he catches her off guard one day. Her milky secret is on full display. He has found her weakness and he won't stop until the whole school knows. Stay tuned to find out more. Hello, all you beautiful book babes. I am sorry for the interruption, but I'm pleased to tell you that today we have one of our oldest sponsors back again. So this episode is brought to you by Dubby. Dubby is an energy drink with no sugar, but does not give you that jittery feeling or crash after you drink it. There's no fillers, artificial colors, dyes, sugars, or any of the other BS and preservatives. My personal favorite to drink is the Peach and Peach for when I need that extra pick-me-up when editing our podcast all night. All you have to do is click the link in the description, or, because I know links can be a little finicky, go to www.dubby.gg and in the coupon code field put SMUT, S-M-U-T, for 10% off your order. Thanks for listening. Hello, all you beautiful book babes. We are still on bullies.
Yeah.
I feel like it's taking forever. I don't know why. I said
you
that
finished so long ago.
Oh, is that it?
Yeah.
Is that
you
it?
You finished your bully so long ago.
I'm just like, okay, what are we doing for this month, so I can read it and keep going. I'm going back into my Minotaur phase, though.
I'm just floating around, like, whatever catches my eye, that's what I read.
Well, I just can't help it. The monsters always get me, man.
True.
The Minotaurs. Although I read a Minotaur book and I really need to do it for the podcast because it was really interesting. This, I don't know how to describe it, and I don't want to ruin it in case I do it for the podcast. So he had a penis, but his tip where the hole was, it was big enough that she could slip fingers in.
Ow.
And it felt good.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm saying ow, and you're like, no.
Apparently it felt good, and I was just like, that's interesting. I don't know if that's like, Minotaurs aren't real, so I guess you could play around with it like that.
Right. But at the same time, if you think about a guy, like, anytime they have to get, like, a catheter or something, they freak out because a tube going in there. Just think, how?
Yeah, I don't know. It was just interesting, and I was like, huh, that's different. I don't know. I think I'm on monsters because it's like, everything's so different. Like, everything's not the same. Yes, there's similar lore, but everyone puts their own kind of...
You could be creative with it.
Yeah, because it's not real.
Yeah, that's true.
So, we're going to do, and my bullies, I stuck with one author for two of them, Jade Swallow. I can't say that name without laughing. This is different. This is the Bully's Milky Roommate. Now, I did this only because I wanted to see, it's basically bullies and lactating, so I wanted to see if she did anything different with it. I was like, I'm really curious, so I might as well do it for the podcast kind of deal, since I was running out of bully stuff anyway.
You're right.
And it's college!
Okay.
So, or no, it's not college yet. I don't remember. That's the only thing about her. She kind of leaves the ages out, which is nice.
Okay.
Like,
but you could tell they're in school?
They're in some form of school.
Okay.
So, Goodreads rating is a 3.53. The characters, thank God she didn't do like the grammatical Darren and Diana. It's Katie and Bryan. So we start off with Katie. She is at the office of her school begging for a room change. So they're kind of at, if it's high school, I'm guessing,
Private school.
a hosh posh private school. She went to her dorm room and her bully Bryan was just lounging in her bed smirking, and come to find out he's her roommate.
Ah, fun.
Now, she even points out to the office person, she's like, he's a boy. Boys and girls are, why is he in my room? And he should be in the boy dorm. Before she can answer, though, Bryan walks in asking if his cupcake was complaining about being his roommate. He even puts his arm around her hip like she's his girl, and she's just so irked. She's like, please stop touching me, but she can't really do anything. Because, of course, all these bullies, the guys always come from money.
Right.
And are so, like, spoiled. I mean, because,
And you can't really fight back against that because their family would
exactly
wipe it away.
Now, he calls her Cupcake, though, because the first time they met, he saw her with one, and frosting was all over her nose. Now everyone makes jokes about her eating cupcakes, and it's kind of annoying.
Yeah.
Not like mean. Well,
stupid.
she is a little chunkier. She's a little more full-figured, so it is kind of an insult. But it's also like, dude, please.
Okay, move on.
It's a cupcake. I ate a cupcake. Who the fuck cares? Right. Now there is a good reason Katie can't have him as her roommate, and not only because he is her bully. She is actually going through a hormonal imbalance and is lactating. I didn't know you could do that.
Oh.
I could just lactate?
I did not know that. I don't know.
I did I've been doing research on it since this is like a lactating kink person, and I'm like, okay, I need to know if that's a thing. It is. You can go through a hormonal imbalance and actually produce milk, even though you're not pregnant.
Well, okay. I mean, yeah, that's crazy.
It makes me scared, like, because Billy liked playing with my boobs, that one day he's just gonna be sucking and the milk's just randomly gonna come out.
Well, let's hope he has a lactating tank.
No. Because reading these, I've been making jokes about it, and he's like, no. Yeah. No. Oh my god. So she did go to the doctor, and they said it should stop in a couple weeks, but she has to pump till it goes away. The office lady then says that there was a system glitch, and the computer marked Bryan as a girl. And Katie really had to hold back her laughter on that one. It's like justice, finally. Right. Of course, Bryan tries to say it's fine, that they'll share a room, and they are friends. But Katie says, no. So
I'm assuming their room is like just a single room with 2 beds?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. Yeah. I thought it was like one of those dorm rooms with like each have a room. No.
Oh.
Oh, fuck.
No, there is no privacy unless you're in the bathroom.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah. Now, Katie's in their dorm, and lucky her, Bryan plays football, so she does get alone time for pumping and stuff like that. Now, she's sewing a dress. She is actually making her prom dress, so yes, I think it's posh high school.
Okay.
I'm assuming. She wants to be a fashion designer, so with her lactating issue, she is horny all the time. She is a curvy girl, and she found through porn that she is into breeding kinks.
Nice.
So I like that she does, like, hey, she watches, like, what book have you read where it's like the girl watches porn?
Right, yeah.
And that's such a healthy thing.
It's rare.
I mean, I watched it. It happens. Sometimes imaginary doesn't get you there.
I mean, I still watch it.
Yeah. And because if there is, and she kind of really likes it, and she's enjoying watching porn because these breeding kinks, she's learning that guys do like a girl with a fuller figure, because most of these girls are like pregnant and have big bellies with these breeding kink porn. So it's actually giving her like, okay, guys kind of like this.
Giving her confidence.
Yeah, if there's porn out there, a guy must like it.
Right.
I don't know. Well, I mean, I've heard of some weird kinks.
I've read about some weird kinks.
I don't know. I've heard it from friends. I can't look at them the same way sometimes. I'm just like, ugh.
Not judging, but ew. Really?
Please don't hug me. I'm good. So, Bryan comes in and sees she's making a prom dress. He actually starts asking questions about it, like he's interested. Even gives her a compliment of how, like what she's doing is admirable. And we do kind of get more detail. So she's like, she doesn't get it and asks him why because he hates her. Um, More why are you giving me a compliment? He admits he doesn't hate her and then grinds his dick on her to prove it.
Yeah, I don't hate you.
But he does explain. So, and I actually took down the whole quote. He was like, I mean it, Katie. Not a lot of kids at our school have dreams that their parents don't approve of. Our futures are set in stone. Graduate school, attend college, join the family business, get married to a cold blooded heiress, pop out 3 kids, and work till the day you die.
Yeah.
And he even goes, I might be your bully, but I recognize your talent. So this is like the turning point for me for him. I was like, okay, he's giving her some credit.
Yeah.
Now, she tries to tell him he doesn't mean it. They continue to grind, but just as she thinks he might kiss her, he says, damn it, and basically pushes her off and hides in the bathroom.
The fuck?
And she thinks that he is just playing yet another game and doesn't mean what he says, and they just kind of went about their days. Now we get Bryan's POV, and I'm actually shocked why he bullies her. This might be the same bully and lactating kink, but there are so many differences. It's actually great that it's not the same book.
Okay.
So, like, people are like, oh, that's the same book, I'm not gonna read it. It's actually different.
Okay.
So, the first day he met her, he was actually attracted to her. He asked her out and she turned him down, saying she wanted to focus on school. He was so confused. No one has ever turned him down. But hold on. But then later in that day, when they first met, he found her smiling to a guy and thought it was bullshit, so decided to get revenge. If he couldn't have her, no one could. I don't understand. She's smiling at the dude. She's not fucking making out with him.
Yeah, they're not holding hands or
children. This has to be high school.
Yeah, it's high school.
So he started picking on her, and people thought they could pick on her too, but he put a stop to that. He then started using the bullying to protect her because people were fat shaming her. That's the one thing he has never done to her. Yes, he calls her cupcake, but he does not mean that as he does it because she had fucking frosting on her nose. He doesn't do it to fat shame her.
Okay. But everyone else is thinking that.
Yeah, he when he hears someone fat shaming her, he will beat their ass.
Okay. So
like
I like him. He's a bully, but not really.
Yeah, it's a really weird. He blah, 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 blah. When he went to the dorms the first day, he was going to text his mom to fix it when he figured out he was supposed to be in the girls' dorm, but then Katie walked in and he was like, nope, we're not fixing this.
I'll stay right where I am.
He still texted his mom, but he told her that he loves his new dorm and his new roommate and did not want to leave before Katie went to complain. He's like, I gotta fix this. I need to make sure I stay here. So they're in class now, and a guy's actually fat shaming her. Now, Bryan can't do anything to save her because there is too many kids and it's too public. So he's like, I can't do anything. But the guy won't stop, so he gets up and next to her and says, hey, didn't I tell you to stay away from my toy?
Oh, fuck him.
It's bullies are so emotional because you don't know which way you want to feel.
Right.
The guy takes a hint, and Bryan, since he is sitting there, might as well play with her. So she doesn't She doesn't want anyone to know she sees or wants to be a fashion designer, and he knows that, so he tells her he will keep her secret, but she has to do something for him. She says she will do anything, and he does joke about the anything, saying, "What about sex?"
Of course.
I I do like him in this because he says it was a joke and would never force her, but will find another punishment for her. So I mean, he even is like, sex is just too far.
Yeah.
He has a line, which I can appreciate.
Well, good, because the people in my books don't.
I didn't think they would. Sorry, you took to some real dark places. I actually am reading a Nicole book right now, and I'm like, this is really intense. I was like, it's fucking monsters, but it's like mafia, and it's like really dark and twisted, and I'm just like, whoa. And it's a novella, so it's all crammed in there.
Oh,
It's like a darker romance should probably be dragged on a little bit.
yeah, it definitely needs to.
Oh my god. So it's after school now, and Bryan forgot his bag, so goes to their dorm and is shocked what he finds.
He finds her pumping. I knew it!
Katie is half naked on her bed and pumping, and he is so turned on he can't even help but take the pump off. He literally walks up to her, rips the pump off, and watches her leak.
Ah!
So he tells her if she lets him milk her when he wants, he will keep her secret. Well, both secrets, because
Yeah.
now he knows something about the fashion designing and now knows about the lactating. And I'm never a fan of bullying, but here I was. Like, bully is not my go-to, like, genre.
Right.
He tells her to get completely naked, but he wants to feel her skin. And she's like, no, why would I get naked? And he's like, I want to feel your skin while I milk you. And she gets subconscious about her weight. He actually comforts her, saying he doesn't care what guys in class said and wants to feel her skin.
Aww.
He wants skin to skin. Now, the scene actually gets really hot and really frustrating.
Why frustrating?
He gets her off, but doesn't want her to get him off because she will know how affected he is by her. Like, he's like, I don't want her to touch me because then she's gonna know how I feel.
I mean, you'll feel turned on, dude.
So he actually is a dick and tells her he will see her later and leaves.
Oh, well, at least
Right.
got off.
I don't know. At least the girl got off. The next day, Katie finds out that she has to live with Bryan for 3 months, and she's confused because he is her bully, but she can't deny that he actually made her feel good. Now, this is where I stopped. I gave you a good chunk of the book because it's a novella. For this one, Spice I gave a 4. It's actually really good when you get there. Humor, didn't really find anything funny, so I gave it a 2. Emotional, I give it a 4. It's bully. And you get so frustrated.
Oh, that's a light bully. Wait till mine.
Oh my god, am I gonna cry just from your notes?
Maybe. I don't know. It might piss you off.
I don't know. My last bully, you were like, that went dark fast.
Yeah. Yeah, but this is dark. Straight from the get-go.
Yeah. Well, no, mine was sad.
Sad.
Not like mad sad. World building, I gave it a 3. Like, you still got some information, not a lot. It's a novella.
Yeah.
Smut the plot, I give it a 4. Overall, I would give this book a 4. Like I said, I was surprised between the 2 bully lactating romances. I thought they were gonna be like identical.
Yeah, and honestly, I'm surprised. I actually like the lactating thing. Like, whenever I think of lactating, I think of a pregnant someone. But, like, how she did it where they're not pregnant, I actually like that. Like, I don't know. It's something I would read.
And I did the research. Those are valid reasons to be lactating. So I was, like, really, like, oh, okay, so you're not pregnant. Because that was my whole thing. Like, even if I get pregnant because me and Billy are trying, I feel so weird that I'm going to have sex with him and my baby could probably feel his dick.
No.
I know that's not how it works, but that's how I feel.
I'm going to say, no, that's not how it works. But the baby will feel emotion in the
That's
ocean.
what I'm saying. My poor baby.
He's gonna be shaking up in there.
That's what I'm saying.
That, especially whenever they're little and they're floating all around.
I feel like a goldfish on like a fucking amusement park ride.
Yeah.
Like you went to the fair and got one of those goldfish, you take it on a ride. And you just oh my
I
god.
actually like the lactating books. Definitely something I would read.
Have you read any, or you've just been listening to the ones
Just
I've...
been listening.
It's been interesting because she does more than, oh, they just drink it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she does more. Like, the first one she wrote, he uses the milk as lube to titty fucks her.
Okay.
So,
I was
like,
going to say, did she grab her boob and squirt it at him and, like, water
yeah,
gun it?
I don't think they water gun it. I don't think so. Oh my
Whenever
god.
I was pregnant, I was like, hey, babe.
No, she does not water gun it. So, but lactating is her kink that she writes about. So, Jade Swallows, if you want anything lactating, go to her. That's the only kink so far that I have seen that she writes about.
Okay.
Like this series that has bullies, they're more different types. Like they think there's a teacher, there's all sorts of things, and the only kink is lactating.
Oh, okay.
So
that's cool.
Yeah, it's definitely interesting. I could probably do a whole month on lactating.
I mean, hey, it's not something I've read about before, but it's definitely something I think I'd be interested in.
That's something different.
Yep.
I didn't think I'd be interested in it because literally the first convention we ever went to, the lady was like, "Oh, he's Santa and she lactates." And I was like, "Let me just put that back."
And for Christmas, I got you the milking one.
Yup, I love, but that's different.
Yeah,
that's different.
That's true.
And it's
but whenever you think of milking, I think of boobs milking.
Like no, lactating. I don't think that.
Really?
I think about guys.
I mean, it is in a lot of our books how she milked me.
Yeah.
So, okay.
That's what I think of.
It can go either way. Yeah.
But that is today's episode. One more bully. So, and then next episode I'll reveal what the following month's going to be. It's going to be a hard one for me and Nicole, but we'll get through it. Please make sure that you like, comment, subscribe wherever you listen to your podcast to. Also, please make sure that you follow us on Facebook, TikTok, Instagram. I post Monday through Friday, little sneak peeks of the episode. And also, if we don't do a book for the podcast, but I do enjoy it, or Nicole tells me to read it and she's enjoyed it, I've posted videos about that as well. Also different arcs too. So that's today's episode, and you beautiful book babes have a wonderful day. Bye.
Bye.